My name is Kimberly Kreykes. I'm an environmental scientist for the Division of Air Quality, and I'm the lead air quality forecaster. Temperature inversion, it's a vertical temperature profile. We tend to get cold air pooling below, stable air, so we don't get much vertical motion. So that means all of our pollution that we emit stays down below where we breathe, and it allows for some secondary chemical reactions to produce PM 2.5, which is not good for anybody to breathe. We have two main air quality action conditions that we issue during the winter inversion season. The first is a voluntary. That's when the state of Utah is seeing things. We issue that when we see things are starting to set up, that we might start seeing some increased PM 2.5 values. That's when we're asking for voluntary action. If you could please, reduce your vehicle trips. The second one is a mandatory air quality action condition. We will issue that as soon as we foresee in the near future that we are going to head towards that unhealthy for sensitive group. So we did have one major persistent inversion starting about December 6th. It was about a 2-week long inversion. Our air quality did increase, and unfortunately we did exceed during that time. Many of you might have noticed that we did issue some mandatory air quality action conditions very early into that inversion. We were hoping to reduce the how high the particulate got during the 2-week long inversion, and we could reduce how quickly we started hitting those unhealthy for sensitive and unhealthy for everybody's numbers. We stayed either in the voluntary or mandatory condition for the vast majority of December. Starting in early January, the trend changed in the temperatures and the air pattern movement. After late January into February, our temperatures warmed up. We had this beautiful February with some nice warm days. We did issue several voluntaries, but very few mandatory conditions. Thankfully, the inversion that we did have did not last for very long, and we tended to stay in the good to moderate range. Thank you very much for your hard work and any reductions in pollution, any of your work that you have done during the voluntary air quality action periods. It's greatly appreciated.